go into the second part, and this is the official meeting, and we're going to introduce ourselves. Hartman High School and Novonovek High School as well. And we will start we'll begin with the movie of Jerusalem and Hartman High School. Matanel is going to introduce and guide. יש לכם פה...
Yeah, we've learned a couple words in Polish, and that's pretty much it. We're going to start, we're going to talk first about Jerusalem, our city, and then we're going to show something about the school, photos from the school, and then a speech and something about the school.
So you can see where we come from and where we live.
Yeah. Okay. Jerusalem is a very, very old city. It was founded thousands of years ago. We apologize for the full text. We all know Okay, Jerusalem is a very old city. It was founded thousands of years ago. For a very long time, it was sort of a small city. It was in what we call the Old City, in the wall that you probably know about. Yeah, from the Bible and Jesus and all of those things. In the 19th century, people started moving out of the old city and built the new Jerusalem, which is what we all live today. The old city is part of Jerusalem, but it's a very, very small part. Jerusalem is now a very big city, and it includes, you know, like any normal city does, whatever, you know, go through all these things. Okay.
So our presentation pretty much includes pictures to show you examples of the old city. You'll see the old walls. You'll see parts inside of Old Jerusalem, which there still are inhabitants in it, but not many. Most of us live in the outside part of Jerusalem, the New Jerusalem, and there's some pictures of it too, and you'll see the difference between modern Jerusalem and Old Jerusalem. And that's pretty much what the presentation about Jerusalem is going to be built on.
Not only is the city very old and new at the same time, it's actually kind of like what Krakow that there's an old part and a new part, so that's also Jerusalem. But it's also very multicultural. There's Jews, the Christians, and the Muslims, many different people in the small sects of different religions, like, let's say, stuff like that. And further,
throughout the video, we will, it's just a couple of pictures, we'll tell you what each picture is and enjoy the presentation. Okay. Okay, these are the walls of the old city.
Citadel of David.
Yep, Tower of David. The view of Jerusalem. This is the.
See, this is the soccer stadium in Israel. It's part of the new Jerusalem. Here you see, these are the walls. These are the walls of Old Jerusalem. See how they look very big stones, and you see fork shaped. And the whole of Old Jerusalem is surrounded by these walls. A number of gates of them. And this is what generally the Old City will look like. It's very big stones and small houses actually. This is New Jerusalem. The main house is what's more modern. It's not.
Where is the trap? We want trap. We want trap. What city is this? The new one. It's a big attraction.
This is the Teddy Stadium, the biggest stadium in Jerusalem, the one biggest in Israel. This is where we cover Jerusalem play. This is Dome the Rock, one of the most important Muslim places in this center of town.
This part is not only very important to Muslims, it's also very important to Christian and Judaism religions. Right now, it's controlled though. It's also known as the place where Persians first created, and Isaac was nearly slaughtered by Abraham. So that's how it's important to Judaism. Christians. Okay, so this is modern Judaism.
Okay, so this is like how we go downtown in Jerusalem. Lots of shops, lots of people, every and like small modern Jerusalem outside the wall, and lots of youth around, lots of. Okay, Jerusalem forest. This is the west wall. We call it the Kotel. It's a where we look up for great God and always hold people, very important place, and
this is the Supreme Court. Always center of town. That's This is the Christian this is for looking at the Christian quarter in the old city. There are 4 quarters: Jewish quarter, the Armenian quarter, the Muslim quarter, and the Christian quarter. And here we see this is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. I guess you know about where this was.
This is the Lutheran Church.
This is the Lutheran Church. There's very nice view of you.
כנסיית הקבר רואים?
כן. Here.
איפה? בצד.
That's the Lutheran Church. This is here. You can see Orthodox Jews over here on the western wall, the hotel. It's the old city in the western wall. It's a place where a lot of Orthodox Jews live and pray. The end.
Main flowers of Jerusalem is pretty much like your city as well. It's part new, part old. It's a very old city, but it's also very modern. We don't live in tiny brick houses. And that's pretty much what this presentation came to show. It's all part of Jerusalem. And the rest of the room is just surrounding it, and it's actually very nice.
Okay, next we'll check.
Jack.
Jack is honored.
Jack.
And then we'll show a little video made about our school specifically.
I'm supposed to talk about myself and the school, which I will. Prepare something. I haven't met you. My name is Jack. I'm 17. I go to Harvard with all these guys here. I was born in New York City. I lived there my whole life. And I moved to Israel about 2 years ago, before school in August. I moved to Jerusalem, the historic capital of the Jewish people. And like every other Jewish family, we had a long, deep connection to the city. My family also had a more recent connection to Poland, and that my mother's grandfather was born in Warsaw, and he moved to Poland as a teenager. So for me, it's interesting to be here and see what it's like and to learn what was once here. I don't know if they told you about the school, but for me, as someone who came late, as someone who joined the school, not with everyone else, as the new kid, it's a place where they stress learning and where it doesn't matter if it's math or philosophy, but the culture at the school, teachers are encouraged to create an environment in which the classes are really captivating and they're interesting and not just sitting in a boring class. And I think coming from New York, coming from school, I found that very interesting to be the true atmosphere and culture of the school. I find that teachers, want teachers here, Judy, and parents have found they really want to help us. They're very interested in making sure
we're interested and caring and helpful and understanding people, and I think that's really the greatest quality of the school, and it's been really fantastic learning at Harvard, as you know, in an environment in which people really care about my well-being, and they're truly interested in my experience. As for the students, I guess, I met them a little over 2 years ago. You know, they're good guys, they're good people, and they're all different. They bring something different to the table, and they contribute in classes and social scene and everything in a different way, which only adds an additional appeal to being in school and learning there. What I found most intriguing when I first moved to Jerusalem was that Hartman gave its students an education that really connects Jewish tradition to the world of contemporary culture, of the modern world, of more than just what's going on in school. You know, Hartman really pushes the students to attempt to learn about the world beyond us. You know, it shapes the students into people, opens to the unfamiliar and the unexpected. I think it's one of the greatest things that Hartman supports is outreach of going out to the world, of understanding that there's more than studying, that going to Poland and meeting with people is just as important, that life isn't about grades and it isn't about math class, but it's about doing good in the world and helping and taking part in community outreach. Over the past 2 years at Hartman, you know, they've taken us on hikes, exhibits, they've taken us to Poland, they've done all this stuff for us that I don't think a lot of other schools will do, and that it all adds up to the whole experience, that there's more to life than just school, that there's more to a person than learning, and that shaping a person as a good character and someone who contributes in society. I find myself wanting to be in part of that. I find myself wanting to be part of the school that gives me this experience. And before we came to Poland over the summer, we had courses where we learned about Poland, history, and culture, and Jewish history. And these 2 weeks, they really gave me a better understanding of Poland, and without it, I really never had the experience I had here. Incredibly great. And I think on the note of introducing Harvard and what type of school that is, you know, it's an open environment, and you know, they really put in that open people and everyone has different experiences and character. I'm happy Harvard. I thank everyone here. I know it's hard coming on Sunday morning early to the museum. I know for me, coming from New York, Sunday was the greatest thing. It was my day. I do what I want. So coming here and staying outside, I see the value, and I appreciate everyone coming. And so, yeah, as Jews, this trip to Poland it's been complex, it's been interesting, and it's been poignant, and it's brought a full range of emotions to all of us. And so we really were excited to return to Israel, to home with the Jewish people. And we appreciate you guys hosting us and coming out with me. Thank you.
And the movie.
Yeah. Okay. This movie was made for the president.
Yeah.
Of Israel, since we were awarded a prize in education, one of the better schools in Israel. This was made for him, so it's in Hebrew. We'll translate what we can in this short video.
Okay.
This means Judaism, excellence, and social responsibility. Okay. Oh, I see. I missed something. Sorry. Judaism and modernism. We give out food to the needy. We have a very big project where we give to about 600 families for holidays. The next is very, very important to us. We help people with disabled people with special needs and elderly. We volunteer rehabilitation. This is a special project of ours where we have a library. We give out books to kids who can't buy books, school books for themselves. This is very, very important. A lot of people use it.
Just something about the books. It's because it's so expensive. Books change every year. So that's the whole thing. So then here we try to help them get books.
And of course, churches around the country and we're educated to love our country, and this is what we're doing now, right? Church of Poland, which are very important for our school and to us. Learn about our history and Judaism. That's the school about. Thank you very much.
I would like to introduce Grzegorz, my student Grzegorz.
Hello. One time I read. Here is a presentation. So I want to tell you a few words about the first secondary school, name of Bartłomiej Nowotworski. You see it at the picture. Our school motto is Semper in Altum, always aiming higher. The school was founded in 1587 by the Senate of Jagiellonian University. It celebrated its 420th anniversary in 2007. Our school is the oldest secular school in Poland. And our benefactor is Bartłomiej Nowodworski. He donated his property to foster its development in 1670. Bartłomiej Nowodworski was a knight. He was fighting in Battle of Pskov and died in Battle of Bator. And he was a nobleman in Poland. And few words about our school, because this building that you have seen at the first, it wasn't our first building, because our school was placed at first at the Jagiellonian Street. Then King Władysław I built for us Kolegium Nowodworskie. Then in 1898, Józef Sary designed this building that had been seen at the first. Józef Sary was a great Polish designer, and he was also a Krakow mayor. He was also a Jew. He has been buried at Jewish cemetery at Miodowa Street. At World War II, Waffen-SS has taken our school, taken control of our school, and they destroy our book collection and burn our banner. In Krakow was first Sonderaktion. Many of college fellows of Jagiellonian University have been taken to concentration camp. Then it was second Sonderaktion, in which many of teachers from first secondary school were taken to prison in Wyśnicz. Our school has a lot of noble members. You can see here Józef Konrad. He was Polish novel and British novelist. Jan III Sobieski, Polish king. He was fighting. He beat the Turkish army in Battle of Vienna. Jan Matejko, Polish painter. Józef Bem, general of Polish and Hungarian army, and Stanisław Wyspiański, Polish poet and artist. But this is only a small part of our members and history. Now our school is one of the best in Krakow and all Poland. We got Nowodworski store that you can see on the pictures. Which has a great reputation all over the world. We also organize Christmas matinee. It's in December. It's a kind of sarcastic show in which pupils create funny sketches about school life and teachers. Our students win a lot of competitions between all Polish schools. Pupils are being prepared by our great teachers in all subjects. The most we are learning a lot of language. We got classical classes, and in there are learning Latin and classical Greek. The most important and popular sport competition is holy war between our school and the second secondary school in football. We are advert to this, we have a great football team. In our school we have extracurricular activities, and we have the school football team and club, scouting, and we have also a Novotvorek radio in which pupils are playing the best music at the break. All of these things makes our school unique. This short text about Krakow and about Krakow, and our city is one of the oldest in all Poland, and has a lot of traditions. There are some remarkable sites, as you can see on the picture. Here is main square. Lower, you can see Papal Castle, and some so there's Marius Basilica and the Chapel you can see here. There's a lot of places that you can buy some things and clothes and food. And this Kazimierz, the Jewish quarter, and in this there's a very famous in Krakow square. People like to came here because it has a lot of nightlife, and there are great clubs and great pubs and restaurants. So it's very popular. There are some pictures of Jewish graduates of Novotvorek.
In addition, I would like to say that before the war, the second, in our school was teacher